That is really cool armor. I'm not a huge fan of the helmet, but the rest of it's sick. It's perfect, dude. Perfect. There's my cue. There's my cue. This is too hot. Oh, that was a close one. That was a close one. That was actually a close one. Okay, so I'm gonna do it on the bard. I think I could, if I wanted to, I could do it on my paladin as well, but I'd have to get some gear for the paladin, and I feel like I haven't played the paladin enough in recent times to be comfortable on it with tanking. So what we're gonna do is we'll go bard, and I will redo. Ah, it's raining. Nice. I will redo all the weapons at some point on whichever class I decide to settle with. I don't know, man. It's still a weird situation for me right now. I'm playing the game, and I'd like to do like high-level stuff. I'd like to start immersing myself in the same stuff that most of you guys are doing. But I also don't really want to do it until I get comfortable with whichever class I decide to stick with. It's funny because I've actually sort of thought about Red Mage a little bit as well recently. I feel like Red Mage is one of the neatest and tidiest classes that exists. I just had a look back at basically the abilities that I have here, and I can't think of any other class that has a simpler or at least more compact rotation. It's not as stylish. I mean, yes, there's some flair, but like, it's tough to just sort of pinpoint a different class with a more tidy rotation. It's weird because I'd say like 4 or 5 of these aren't even part of your rotation. Okay? They're not even part of the rotation. Like, I'd say Surecast, Veraze, Swiftcast, yes, but I mean, like, you don't need to reprise, you know? And then displacement, which I mean, while it is important, it can be important, it's not, you know, core rotation stuff. Vercure, you know, there's stuff here, so it's so few buttons. He doesn't know about ranged physical? Well, do you mean like Dancer or something? Or do you mean Bard? Because I mean, I know Bard, I play on Bard. And while the Bard rotation is quite simplistic, it still has a lot of extra stuff. I didn't look at the Red Mage rotation, no. But what is complex about it? I don't see anything complex, like, I mean... I don't know. Can link me one? Sure, go for it. Because it doesn't seem complex to me. It's just alternating, finishing, and then doing the big combo, which is like, what is it? E, it's Jolt, yeah, it's on Jolt. It changes into a Scorch. Verflay and Scorch, right? It's like it looks complex, but it really isn't that complex. Maybe I'm mistaken, I don't know, man. Because like, it just doesn't seem that complex to me. Paladin's got a lot of buttons. Oh yeah, botanist. Weird. Weird. Okay, let me check quickly. Yeah, it's hard to say, because like, the others might be... Yo, Lily, hello. Greetings. I hope you're having a good evening. Lumen mistaken? It's the first time for everything. Well, I mean, I'm not actually mistaken yet. I said I may be mistaken. Listen, I'm just saying, like, I imagine Dancer could be more simplistic. You are? Fantastic. Hey, fantastic. I hope your daughter is well, too. Maybe Black Mage is also quite simplistic? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. Hey, so are we leveling to 90 when the new expansion comes out? That's a weird number. Alright, so I think before we jump into that, we're going to go on Dragoon quickly, and we're just going to do one quick leveling roulette. And I think I'll just take it. Oh, yo, have you done your level in roulette? I don't know, you can come with me if you'd like. Anyone that wants to come with can do it. Because I haven't done the reset one yet. It reset and I haven't done it yet, so. This is the page used for summon. Let me see. Red mage rotation. Thank you, let's check. Okay. Well, that looks simplistic. What the hell? That's the opener. Yes, yes, yes. Then you follow as usual, yeah? But I mean, like, okay, so global cooldown 1 is the 2 buffs, right? Like, well, I mean, what, I don't know, what's that other one? And then you hard cast. You hard cast, yes. Boom, boom, those 2 embolden. Hard cast, boom, boom, that's the black magic, boom, boom. Hard cast, boom, 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 boom. I mean, that's just the basic. Then you pop manification, jump in, boom, boom, boom. What's that square block there? I guess that's a free slot for whatever. And then what is that last? Oh, oh yeah, okay. And then it's scorch, and then you're back at the start again. I mean, wait, are you? Oh, wait, wait, Zivas. Let's just get on the same page here quickly. And this is the summoners opening. Okay, we are on the same page. Then we are on the same page. The summoners one is like triple the length, quadruple the length. No, okay, we're on the same page. Understood. Listen, I want to just say, Lily, those little pawsies, yo, those little pawsies with the little pink pads at the bottom, that should be illegal. It's my opinion. It's my opinion, man. Okay, I'll go frontline. It should be illegal. You can't just put that on Twitter. Are you crazy? God. Okay. Summoner rotations around 5 minutes. Red mage is barely 2. I dig it, dude. That's what I'm saying. I think I can do red mage. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, thanks for sharing, Zivas, and Lily, thanks for the picture. Wait, if anyone wants to see what I'm talking about, here's Lily's tweet. It's the one that should be illegal. Maybe don't look at it. Maybe don't. If you have to, go and look, but just beware. There are pawsy warsies on there, and they're pink. Pink pawsy warsies. Oh, look at that. Hey, Mr. Dave. Hello. Hello. Hi. Nice to see you, dude. How's it going? I'm just jumping into one quick frontline, then we're going to start on the Diamond Weapon quest. That's the plan. Dancer rotation. Just what to press if you get it by any chance. You mean just whack-a-mole. Yeah, I'm okay, man. I don't think I've got much to complain about right now. I'm enjoying Final Fantasy. I decided it was time for more Final Fantasy tonight. I kind of said something different earlier. I was going to do something different, but I decided, you know, Final Fantasy is the safer bet, so I went with that. And it's okay. It's okay. I mean, I'm having a good time here. Okay, Bard and Dance are pretty random, and Machinist is pure rotation. Huh. That doesn't go too far, so it's like a... So, okay, oh. So, Machinist is the most muscle memory type class, then, of those, I'm assuming. Like, between Dancer, Machinist, and Bard, Machinist is the most muscle memory. Okay. Huh. I don't know, man. I feel like I should maybe try Machinist. I feel like I should give it a go. Oh, we just got screwed. Maybe not. We'll see. For those wondering why I'm doing this, I'm just oh, there we go. Let's go for that. I'm just jumping in here quickly because it's really good experience. And I can only really do front lines at this time of day. In an hour or two, the queue doesn't pop, and it's pointless. So... I won't bother then. And, you know, I'm trying to level the bard, the Dragoon regardless, so. There's a big one over here, and our team just completely missed it. Completely. There's no way this healer is going to get away. We have like 6 people on this healer, and it's actually getting away. Yeah, you go. You did. There's no way. Yes. Okay. Kill them first. Because they are absolutely stealing our shit. Where'd my team go? Hello? Oh, I see. They're zerging over here like fools. Yeah, so, look. I want to say, I don't plan on being the best player in the world. I know that sounds like kind of defeatist, okay? But there's like, you know, there's a point in your life where you decide whether you'd rather just have fun or whether you want to like go pro, okay? And I'm beyond the point of where I want to go pro. I don't want to go pro in Final Fantasy. I just want to have fun, man. And if I find out that I like really like Machinist and it's good fun, I will play it. I'll play it and I'll enjoy it, and I'll not care if my passes aren't the golden top shelf delicious nonsense that the professional raiders get. It's whatever. It's whatever, you know? I just want to play and have fun. So, basically, if I enjoy Machinist, yeah, that's fantastic. I'll keep going hard on it. I'll play it a lot. I'll do as well as I can, but I don't care. You know? I don't care. Okay, so this is cheeky as shit. How is this even happening? Let's get in there. Let's get in there. You are not running away, my friend. Okay. Yo, Zidana, I wonder if you're more or less likely to get focused if you're a Lala. I think much more. No, but seriously, I will tell you, in PvP, I don't even notice what races or classes other people are playing. The only reason I know what classes they're playing is because of the names. It says Bard, it says Warrior, it says Dark Knight, you know? But races, I'm more likely to see what mount they have than what race they are. Legit. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be continuing my exploratory journey, trying new classes and stuff like that. I'm not sure how far do you guys think I need to take Dragoon to know if it's my shit or not. How far do you need to play it? Like, what level is a good level to say, okay, I understand this, or okay, I don't understand this? 70. That's reasonable. That's reasonable. I can do 70. Lily, 80? Okay. I'm not listening to you, Lily. Put Mabel on. Then we'll have ourselves a conversation. Yo, Cormac. What up, Duda? Greetings. 83.5. I like where your head's at, man. That's ambitious. Go hard or go home. Okay, whoa. Whoa. Okay. Whoa. Is that the kind of stuff? Is that the kind of stuff she says to you as well, Ash? That's basically, Ash was sitting there. Listen, I can just let me just tell you, okay? Ash was sitting there looking at that Kickstarter page for that dice. He was like, RGB, Bluetooth, huh. And then she came behind him. Okay. Where's the way? How do I mute the volume? I have no idea. She came behind him basically, and while he was busy staring at it, obviously, and all she did was she whispered in his ear, "Go hard or go home." And then he clicked order. He clicked back it. He was like, ship that dice. Yeah. Damn, Lily, I like the dynamic that you guys have. And it's true. I mean, you can't deny the factuality of the matter there. You can't deny it. Oh, nice. I hit 2. Do I have a camera in your house? Well... Wouldn't you like to know? Woof, dude, I'm tanking it. I am tanking it so hard right now. Run! I'm alive! I'm alive. Holy shit. Not bad. Okay. What's the score even looking like? I think we're losing. Yeah, but only just. Like, the Order of Twin Adders winning by a little bit. Anyway, so yeah, back on the topic of Final Fantasy. I want to sort of decide at some point not too long from now what I'd like to waste my time on. I'd like to pick a class and I'd like to spend all my time on it, getting to know it, and I want to say like potentially just getting a little bit better than average at it. If I'm a little bit better than average, I'll be happy, you know? And that would be sick. Now, like, that's like, it's not a lofty goal, but it's going to take time. I basically just need a little bit of time to figure it out. Raiden, yeah, I mean, listen. I said before, it's not really my jam. It's not my cup of tea. But I'm speaking from very much from inexperience, okay? So I feel like I do need to give it a try before I knock it. So I will probably give it a try at some point. I don't know what point that's going to be. I don't know what class I'm going to be playing. I don't know to what extent I'll give it a try. But I will probably give it a try and, you know, I'll be fair. Oh, there's 2 tanks here. Just focus this damn crystal. I find it so weird that in PvP, they remove all the extra stuff. Like you don't even have debuffs. Your dots, they're gone. On board, they're gone. They're gone. You have no dots. It's like a completely different class when you PvP. I'm not sure why they did that. Like, why did they gut it? Why did they make it something that it's definitely not? And that puts us back in the race, dude. Fantastic. We got a chance. They don't really do anything. They do damage, don't they? I mean, I don't. Maybe you're right. I don't know. Oh, these guys are dead. This is shooting fish in a barrel right here. These guys are being routed, man. Holy shit. They've been routed. Oh, here comes Red, though. Can you PvP with Blue Mage? No. Blue Mage is not allowed in PvP because he's off the books. Everything that guy does is off the books. It doesn't count, you know? When you get an all official like in PvP, that guy's not invited. I'm dead. Woof, dude, what healing is this? Thank you. I thought I was dead. We are actually winning this. Insane. Insane. But we're about to get sandwiched here. Yeah, I mean, I guess in PvP dots are less important because it's just a nuke fest. Like, you burn hard, GG, done. You don't often have fights where it's a battle of attrition. It's always just a big quick zerg and a big quick nuke down and then you're done. This is very, very rude of them teaming up on us. Back up, back up, back up. They're busy taking our shit from right behind us here. We might lose because of this. This guy might be the reason that we lose right now. Oh shit, this is it, this is it, this is it. Dragoon is top tier in PvP? Yeah, along with Machinist and Red Mage. Why Red Mage though? I know Machinist is very good, and I know Dragoon is very good. I know from personal experience that Dragoon is such a pain to play against, man. I'm winning this. We won! Oh, GG, dude. Holy shit, that was good. Nice. 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 Yo, is the Ultima game you were playing yesterday the one that introduces palette swap I mean, the Guardian? No, I'm trying to think. Ultima 5? 6? I think 6 Oh, maybe it is. Yeah, 6 is the final one in the Age of Enlightenment trilogy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I think the Guardian might be... Yes. I think he might be introduced in Ultima 7. But I will tell you, I have not played... So the only Ultima games I've played, Sedana, so I don't know much about 1 all the way through to 6. I know 7. I know Forge of Virtue. I know Blackgate and Forge of Virtue, that's 7. And then I know Serpent's Isle, which is the expansion. And I played quite a bit of 8. I played Ultima Savage Empire, which is like a spin-off series, which is very much in line with the other Ultima games. Similar gameplay, similar style of world. Not a similar world, it's actually prehistoric, like there's dinosaurs and stuff, which is kind of fantastic. And then I played Ultima Underworld 1 and 2. And Ultima 9 I spent a shit ton of time on as well. Ultima 9 was awesome. But yeah, I didn't really play 1 to 6. Although, I mean, I will say I probably would have enjoyed them. But I didn't play them. Okay, let's go. Diamond weapon time. Beautiful. Hello, is me. We are dropping some frames. You guys can just let me know if it gets bad. I don't think it's bad right now. I'll check quickly. I don't think it's bad, but nah, it seems. Well, oh, we just dropped them right now. Okay. Never mind, so you can't really say anything yet, can you? We'll see. If it gets bad, I'll reconnect. Okay, the Resistance troops wish to help with their newfound allies in Turncliffe. Ah, Lumen, I was hoping I might have a word with you. Ever since Turncliffe was liberated, we've been sending troops to aid getting the town back on its feet, helping the residents, that sort of thing. You recommend try an extreme diamond, but it's my choice. The weapon it gives is 525. Whoa. We Alamegans know how hard life can be for a society struggling to stand on its own after years of imperial rule. A lot of what most people would take for granted has to be rebuilt from the ground up. While we were able to assist when it comes to providing basic resources and keeping the place safe, there are countless other problems that need attended to. If you can spare some time, we could use your help. This is a side quest. It reeks of side quest. Bless you, Lumen. You really are a saint. I'm sure people of Turncliffe will benefit from having someone like you around. Once you're ready, have your word with the usual escort. All the best. Okay. The guy is over here, right? Why do they call it Turncliffe if there's no turns? How do you know there are no turns? I mean, actually, how do you know there's no turns? It's literally a coastal town up on a cliff. Are you just assuming there are no turns? Should we go and look? That's an assumption right there, Zidana. So, boss has roped you into helping, did he? I knew you couldn't say no. I won't find any. Go look. Hey. That's pessimistic, and I think I'll find some. It's probably going to be a distant sight-in, but it will be a sight-in nonetheless. This is it. The hunt for turns in Turncliffe. Is that a turn down there? Nope. Nope. That's the sapphire weapon. They're not that big, dummy. Look in the sky, dummy. No. Don't say that. They could be in the trees. I'll find it. Maybe they only come out during the day. Maybe they only come out during the day. Do turns sleep? Turns sleep at night. Do teens get enough sleep? That is absolutely not what I googled. What the hell? Okay, Google. Wow. Way to let me oh! Do you hear that? Sedona? Did you hear that? You heard that? I heard that. I just heard it. It was over this side. Dude, there's a turn here. Oh! There it is. Dude. Ah. Okay. Yeah. See? See? They here. They here. There you go. Done. Nothing more needs to be said. I'm hearing gulls. I'm hearing turns. I'm hearing everything, dude. They're not invisible. They just hide in. I bet they'll come out during the day. Dude, they are definitely... listen. Definitely. Hey, Gaelic Nord. Hey, Taraxa. We're talking about birds. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We're talking about birds. Yo. You're the one who piloted the war machina and defeated the sapphire weapon, aren't you? That's me. The very same. Yo, I thought so. I've heard so much about you, but I doubt you know who I am. My name is Avelina. I grew up here and stayed throughout the occupation and was put to work as a Magitech engineer. Thanks to you and yours, we are now rid of the Imperials, though I fear many of us struggle to put the past behind us. For 10 long years we suffered at their hands. A whole generation of young people forced into the army and sent off to die in some distant land. I suppose it could be considered... I could be considered one of the lucky ones. My work here kept me away from the battlefield, and I hope that my contributions might help others live long enough to make their own way home. In the end, most of them never returned. Though my efforts were in vain, I can at least honor their memory. I want to leave something behind for their sake, to prove that they haven't been forgotten. A monument bearing their names. A monument for the turns to shit on. To ensure that not a single person is omitted, I need to see the official list of conscripts, if one still exists. This smells fishy. Yeah, turns are definitely going to be all over it. If one still exists, to be inside the Imperial facility beneath the town, But with the resistance troops and ironworks engineers closing the place off, I can't get near. Perhaps you might have a word with him for me? I'll leave as soon as I find the list. This seems so... Dude, this seems dodgy. Don't say yes. Thank you, I'll follow your lead. She wants a list of people. Dude. What is gonna... She might call them, you know? For life insurance adverts or some shit like that. What... Oh my god. This is beautiful. How's my character so nice, dude? What? Impossible. Impossible. A stunning beauty. Burly engineer, let me in, please. Something I can help you with? Oh, it's just me, warrior of light. Let me through. I see, it's a bit unusual for one of the locals to show an interest in the Imperial's leavings, but it seems she has her reasons. Since we're carrying out investigations, we've closed the place off to prevent anyone interfering. Considering it's you asking, though, I can hardly say no. Still, I'd better go with her in case others kick up a fuss. You're very kind. Yes, go with her and keep an eye on her. If she does something dodgy, execute her. Okay, she's still alive. I guess it wasn't that dodgy. Fantastic. I'm sorry for any trouble I caused. You have my thanks. Think nothing of it. I was glad to help. As I suspected, the Imperials kept detailed records of the local conscripts. One name in particular stood out to me. My friend, Melisandria. I had no idea. She'd been assigned to the 7th Legion of all places. Oh my god. This is so dodgy, dude. How did you know her? What do you mean of all places? Yo, Dr. Fox, what up? Yeah, I still play Final Fantasy XIV. I mean, wait. No, wait. Hold on. Are you asking if you can still play 11? Yes, you can still play 11. Sorry. The 11th Final Fantasy is still up, and apparently they're planning on moving it to mobile soon as well. So, like, the whole of Final Fantasy XI is going to be on mobile not too long from now. They're still keeping it faithful to the original. They're not changing things up too much. And not long ago, there was an expansion. This is 14, though, yes. We are in 14. Probably, at this point, easy to confuse the two. It all began when we were serving together in the 14th Legion. We had much in common, both being drafted from the same occupied territory, and we soon became firm friends. Then one day, she was sent to fight in Eorzea while I remained here. The day before she left, she came to say goodbye, together with her foster siblings from the orphanage. Oh god, here we go. Did they cancel the mobile version? No. That's sad. I thought it was such a good idea. Because it would have easily ran on mobile devices, and I feel like they could have made it work. You know, people would have been into that shit. They might have cancelled it. I hope not. But the youngest one, Recon, was particularly upset about not being allowed to speak with their adoptive father, Gaius van Balsar, before they departed. There was actually another of his orphans, Livius Sas Junius, who forbid them from seeing him. I can't say for certain, but it seemed that Livia had strong attachment to Gaius and wouldn't let anyone else near him. Livia's dead now, right? She's the one we kill in Castrum. Castrum? Castrum First Story Dungeonum. I don't know what the name is of the one. In the main story quest dungeon, in the first of the two. Yeah, we kill her there, right? Yeah. I liked her. As far as I could tell, he tried his best to keep Livia at arm's length whenever possible, but her devotion to him was bordering on obsession. She became extremely jealous at the slightest sight of affection between him and his other wards. Fantastic. I liked her. Others, however, treated them far more kindly. In fact, the Prefectus Castrorum of the 14th Legion came specifically to meet them. While I was surprised that Arugadin had risen to such rank, I was even more taken aback by the unguarded manner in which he spoke with his subordinates. I'd hoped that with people like him serving on the Eorzea front, they would be in safe hands. Then, the time came for Melisandre to leave. We shared a few final words, and she was gone. It would be the last I ever see her. She's still here, right? Isn't she alive? Or is it the other... No, she's the only sister. Yeah, she's alive. After that, I was assigned to the Tribunus Laticlavius of the 14th. Nero, Tolskeva, and I worked on restoring the Ultima weapon. I was even at the Praetorium that day it was destroyed, but I escaped aboard an Imperial ship moments before it came crashing down. That was us. That was us. I'm proud of my work there. I eventually made my way back to Wurlet, only to end up being drafted into the 7th Legion to continue working on the weapon project. Even now, it makes me sick to my stomach to think I helped bring those abominations into the world. Using a living pilot to feed the weapon's core was part of the design from the very beginning. Sorry for the yawn. I apologize. Of course, they'd never dream of subjecting a trueborn Garlean to such barbaric treatment, not when the 7th Legion has a ready supply of provincial conscripts ripe for the taking. The pilots were referred to only by their code names, and we engineers were not made privy to their true identities. Even with this list of conscripts, I still don't know who was sacrificed in the name of the weapon project. Let's bring an end to the weapon project together. She's with us now. I look so serious. But what can I do? For years, all I've known is how to build tools of destruction. The 7th Legion is far from finished. They bide in their time, waiting until the right moment to unleash the final weapon. And when they do, it'll bring naught but death and woe to all who stand in their way. Even after everything they've taken from us, they still want more. If it weren't for the Empire, Melisandre would still be here. She was the kindest person I ever met, but to the Empire, she was just another pawn in their games. I will never forget her. There's a way I can make a difference, I know there is. But first I need to speak with members of the Ironworks. I have a feeling the war machina you used to beat the Sapphire weapon will be called into action again. Until then, there's time to make improvements, and I intend to help. Woohoo! I'll still be going ahead with the plan to build a monument, but stopping the Empire must come first. I hope Melisandre and the others can wait a little longer. Beautiful face. Before I go, allow me to express my gratitude. I don't know what I would have done if it weren't for you. Until we meet again. Boom. Yo, Blomage. Hello? My character does look serious. I'm happy with that. It's fine. It's good. It's okay. Speak with the resistance officer at Porta Praetoria. Oh, nice try. Nice try. Nice try. Wait, what? Hold on. I smell something around this corner here. Is that a challenge? This is a Nero wannabe. No, it's like a Zell wannabe. Fallen Ace and swap. Okay, let's go. The deck. Oh shit, not bad. Yo, he took my best card, but still not bad. Wait. Oh, so close. So now I put this here. Interesting. Very interesting choice. Unfortunately, I lose this one. He's gonna double. Oh! Oh! Rematch. That didn't count. I didn't win anything. I'm gonna get it now. Oh, he took my worst card this time. I thought you might do as much. This is a risky play. But a necessary one. I think I win this. What? Balls. One more. That one didn't count because it was a draw. It was an unlucky start. Yes, he took that one again. Okay. Yes! Eat shit, dude! Boom! You're getting owned! Ha! Dominated. Okay, I'm done. That guy's got nothing but complaints and falsities. Wow. Wow. This is not diamond? What? My attempts were nothing short of diamond rank quality. Ah, let's go. That was good. That was good. That was good. Okay. So how was your time in Turncliffe? Didn't see a single turn, my dude. Disappointing. I see. Fate has dealt her a cruel hand. But now she has a chance to make a fresh start for herself. Same could be said for the whole of Turncliffe. It seems the liberation of that one small town will become a pivotal moment in Wurlit's history. Perhaps it won't be too long before the rest of the region is free from the Empire as well. Naturally, we'd be honored to fight alongside the people of Wurlit. We won't rest until the Imperials are sent fleeing with their tails between their legs. That's nice and shiny. Until that day arrives, we'll carry on doing our bit to support you and the others in ending the weapons project. I'll be sure to pass on any pertinent information. In the meantime, take care. Boom. Oh, duty in the sky with diamond. So, why is that, and that capitalized? Who is Sky? Is someone called Sky? Is there going to be a confrontation? Diamond? Duty? DSD. DSD. And love? You shall find. Boom, brum, brum. Wasn't expecting to see you here, considering all that's been happening around Eorzea of late. Still, if you've mind to assist us, we'd like to share the latest developments in Wurlit. And as luck would have it, here comes the ideal person to explain the situation. It's a book title. And why is Sky capitalized? Because it's a title. Thanks, I'll take it from here. Is it Gaius? Oh, it's Mango. What's up? I'm glad to see you looking so well. Why is it a question mark if it's Mango? Oh! Have we met? Oh, shit. Should I do a dirty? It was a reference to Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Get her name wrong? I will. Mzet. I'll do it. I want to take a screenshot of my character looking fuzzled. Let's go. Okay. Oh, my character didn't look fuzzled at all. That attention-seeking imbecile who stinks of gunpowder? Ugh. Of all people to be mistaken for, even as a joke, that stings. You know? But as much as I'd love to stand around chatting, I'm afraid I've got serious business to discuss. No ways, dude. Following the liberation of Turncliffe, she took it in stride, dude. That wasn't fun at all. That wasn't fun at all. It seems the people of Wurlit have also have their hearts set on freeing themselves from the grip of the Empire. Like-minded citizens have rallied under the banner of Wurlit revolutionaries, and they aim to dispose and depose the 7th Legion that currently occupies the city. Their ranks include many former conscripts, and between them they possess no small amount of combat experience. The only thing they lack is someone to lead them. After much consideration, they decided to turn to none other than Gaius Balsar. Of course, many would balk at the thought of turning a former enemy, and many did, but turn into a former enemy, but many did, but desperate times call for desperate measures. His reputation as a legatus speaks for itself, and, as most Alamegans will attest, he was a far more reasonable and pragmatic leader than his predecessor, the Mad King Theodoric, or his successor, Xenos, for that matter. Hey, Hasnotes, what up? This isn't coding? I know, man. I know. It stinks of conspiracy. Hey. Okay. Whatever, Dad. And he walks away. But most importantly, he was the one who led the invasion of Wurlit in the first place. So who better than to take it back? After accepting their offer, he requested the delivery of additional arms and provisions from the Alamegan resistance. We got our hands full dealing with a Telophoroi, as do the rest of our allies in Eorzea, but we'll see what we can do. While my comrades see to the preparations, I've been assigned to meet with him in person. I was wondering, could you accompany me to Turncliffe? Sure. I know my way around there, and I know a guy who loves the game of Triple Triad. Thanks, Lumen. To be perfectly honest, coming face to face with the Black Wolf is rather a daunting prospect, even if he has supposedly turned over a new leaf. But I'm sure having you there will make the world of difference. I got the punchy fist. I believe you've acquainted ourselves with our escort, yes? Let him know when you're ready to get going. So Mango's going over to the other side. Interesting. But listen, legit, on the topic of coding, I would have liked to have done some coding. I would have liked to have played Ultima 7 as well, but I thought that Final Fantasy was the safest choice, and I'm all about making safe choices. Duh. Another trip to Turncliffe, is it? He killed me with his stunning good looks. Why does he have that nonsense? Oh my god. I'm eating an egg. Oh shit. 2 eggs. But wait, there's more. There's more what? Is it the chicken? Can't use glamour plates here? I know. I know. If you were going to do a fancy dance, you can only do that in the cities. What a handsome bugger. What a handsome bugger, huh? I'm going to take a screenshot of my character all passed out here. Nah, I changed my mind. Yo, nice to see you. Ash und Burn. I'm taking my show on the road, okay? To Turncliffe. You wanted to watch Ultima the other day, but real life got in the way. Aw, I'm so sorry, man. I mean, at least the VOD is there. Don't watch the start because I messed up the sound a bit. But the whole Ultima gameplay section is cool. It's there. It's fine. I don't know if I'm going to play more Ultima on Twitch, but I did enjoy it regardless. Let's do it. Gaius! Dun 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 dun. Ah, Gaius Balsar, I presume. I come bearing the Alamegan Resistance's official reply to your request for aid. My reading is not amazing tonight. Okay, here we go. It's time to focus. I'm gonna read properly now. I see. You have my thanks. Nailed it. Does this mean we can finally make our move? Who's this guy? Huh? Old Diamond Shield? With the assistance of the Alamegans, we will soon have sufficient arms at our disposal to stand a chance at victory. But lest we forget, the 7th Legion has been conserving its strength thus far, and we must be prepared for severe casualties should its full might be brought to bear. Oh, these guys are green. Oh my god, you're all gonna die. You're gonna die, you're gonna die, you're gonna die, and you, most especially, are going to die. If our lives must be the price of freedom, we will pay it willingly. Okay. Well, fine. They've come to terms. That's fine. That's alright. Gotcha. Gotcha. That armor is sick. Can I get that armor? Yeah, wait. Hold on. Where can I get that armor? I just realized that armor is sick. Let me be clear. We Alamegans have not forgotten that it was you who led the invasion of our homeland. The blood of our fallen loved ones is on your hands. What's the NPC named? I'll tell you in just a moment, Traxa. Even so, the people of Wurlet chose you to lead the revolution, and we will honor their decision. I only hope that we will not come to regret it. As do I. Should I be unworthy of their trust, I shall submit to their judgment, and whatever that may entail. Gaius is such a handsome man. He's got that Brad Pitt jawline, and he's got that young Dennis Quaid smoldering visage. The stare, the eyes. Dude. Fantastic. Actually fantastic. Forgive me. But might we return to the task at hand? His name is Revolutionary Commander Draxa. No. I don't want him. No. Stop. The commander sucks. His armor is terrible. I want the other guy's armor. Hold on. I don't know what their names are. I'll tell you now. First, I would like to discuss the transportation of supplies from Alamigo. I want to see the other guy's armor, not this guy. This way, if you please. Don't leave! No! Once again, I prepare to lead an army into Wurlet. The irony is lost on me. This is terrible, dude. I just lost that guy. Someone look in the VOD quickly. It's a cruel twist of fate that these people, so desperate from the years of oppression, should turn to their conqueror for salvation. I'll check the VOD. For most of my life, I believed that only the Empire possessed the strength and wisdom to lead mankind. That only through sacrifice could civilization hope to thrive. And so I led the conquest of Eorzea, forcing the doctrine of Garlemald upon the ignorant and uncivilized. In every territory, I sought out those with the potential for greatness, without regard for one's birth or circumstances that may serve the Empire. But there are those, such as Valens, who see being born in Garlean a virtue in itself, one above all others. To think that a monster such as him should be granted the position of Legatus, and everything that entails, it makes my blood boil. Mine too, dude, mine too. Mine too, as you can quite clearly see. Valens brings shame upon our homeland and makes a mock of the ideals I once stood for. By my hand... Oh, is that his hand? Okay, by his hand. Yes, it's right there. That's your hand. He shall pay for his foul crimes. Now close your fist. Didn't even do it. Wow, what a waste. That's a swing and a miss. Dave, how's it going, man? Greetings. We're running out of time, guys. We have to go after her. Heirloom Jacket of Scouting? Wait, who? Which guy? The one we just spoke... Not the commander, right? Because I don't want to know about the commander. I'm going to check that jacket out now. Thank you. There's something I would show you, but not here. Come with me. I'll check it out now, Traxa. Is it white and brown or white and black? Oh, the soldiers. Okay, cool. Oh, fantastic, dude. I hope that set exists. Speak with Gaius. Oh, God. Are we doing some back alley nonsense here? Maybe they're here? No, they're gone. they're gone. Hey, Hasenhoods, those things here, look where my mouse is here. Here, they expired, right? Here. And here, you activated them. Here. Like, you literally logged on and activated them 2 seconds after they expired. I was in a conversation when it happened. You can't see my chat? I know. I was showing here and here. That's how far it is. Oh, shit. Burn. Not my fault your chat is dead. True, but I was in a conversation with the guy. Gaius Van Balsar. You must keep this to yourself. I do not want the soldiers to think I am being distracted by personal matters. This letter was found in a room. Dear father, I'm sorry for leaving without saying goodbye, but the thought of Alphonse suffering alone is more than I can bear. For his sake, and for the freedom of Wurlet, I've decided to take matters into my own hands. I know of a way to save them, a way to end it all. I have to seize this chance before it's too late. My mind is set, please do not try to stop me. Father? The days we spent together were the happiest of my life, and no matter what happens, nothing can take that away from me. With all my love, Ellie. Balls. She's heading for the 7th Legion stronghold in Wurlet, I'm certain of it. She's going to take his place in the weapon. We're going to kill her. It's going to be so sad. Taking matters into her own hands. She must be planning to take control of one of the weapons. Yeah. Don't even! Ash is now coming in here. Ash, that is officially a spanner in my works. She must be planning to take control of the weapons. If so, there's no time to waste. We have to mobilize our forces and save Ellie and Alphonse. I want nothing more than to save them, but I cannot ask the Wurlet revolutionaries to risk their lives to rescue 2 Imperial soldiers. In any case, if we were to rush into battle without adequate preparation, the 7th Legion would tear our partisan army to shreds. Am I saying she's wrong? I'm saying she's not right. But Ash is also not right, and they're all just falsely accusing me of something that is not. Just not. As a capable warrior as Lumen is, if she were to charge headlong into the heart of an enemy army, she would be overwhelmed by sheer numbers. But if we don't do something, Ellie and Alphonse are as good as dead. I know, Svera. And so did Ellie when she wrote that letter. Returning was never part of her plan. Oh, it's Sid. Finally. Oh, it's Valdulan. Never mind. Can you hear me? I'm in Wurlet, just outside the Castrum Collinum. All hells have broken loose. There was an enormous explosion, and through the smoke and flames I saw what appeared to be another weapon. At this rate, the entire... Confound it, we've lost the signal. Oh shit, it's lagging like crazy right now. I'll have to reconnect. This must be what Ali spoke of in her letter, a way to end it all. Alphonse and the others were planning this from the beginning. To bring the weapons project to completion, and to use it to free Wurlet from the Empire, even at the cost of their own lives. If the revolutionaries were to hear that a weapon had been unleashed upon the Imperial headquarters, they would see it as the perfect opportunity to strike. If it's running amok, it may not distinguish between enemies and the Imperials. A large force would draw too much attention, but the 3 of us should be able to get close enough without it noticing us. Yes, that should work. I cannot allow it. This is my burden to bear, and I shall bear it alone. Rest assured, I have every intention of making it out alive. Very well. For the time being, I will have the revolutionaries stand by and await my signal. An opportunity to reclaim Wurlit may yet present itself, but we must first be allowed to remove the threat of this new weapon. I'm gonna fix it now. I can't do it mid-cutscene. Severa, have Sid ready, the G-Warrior. Understood, sir. It's terrible. Once your preparations are complete, let us reconvene outside the hangar. I see what's wrong. Don't worry. It's a cinematic experience. Calm down, guys. Calm down. I can't pause the cinematic. This it's kicking into overdrive right now. Sometime earlier, in the 7th Legion Wurlit headquarters. Oh no, dude. Can I pause this? Maybe I will quickly alt-tab. Hold on. How wonderful it is to see you again, my dear. I was beginning to think that you weren't coming back. I'm fixing it. Dun 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 dun. You guys get a free show, don't worry. Dun 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 dun. Okay, hold on. Are we back? We back. Refresh. Refresh. Freshery. Dun 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 dun. Are we putting this on Hasenerts then? Okay, Hasenerts, shit's on you, dude. Shit's on you. Emma, it's nice to see you. Hello. I am DPS in the next trial, yes. What's Hasenert wrong about? Hasenerts is never wrong. Welcome to the stream. Okay, let us continue. Shit, DPS in? Stressful? Yeah! It's gonna be so stressful! God, I love this guy's face. It makes me feel things. In my impatience, I may have vented my frustrations on that brother of yours. I do hope you'll forgive me. That's a good shot. It's very seductive. And then it's gonna become sad immediately when we see her face. Oh yeah. Okay, now it's sad. Lord Valens, you mentioned before that the previous weapons were merely prototypes used to gather combat data within their cores. Yes, very good. I see you were paying attention after all. That's what he sounds like in my head. Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. The primals they absorbed and the data they accumulated will serve a singular purpose. The completion of my masterpiece, the diamond weapon. But while you and your siblings were able to retrieve the necessary data from the ruby weapon before Gaius and his lackeys arrived... Look at his little pointy shoes. Is he a Christmas elf? Sapphire and Emerald were handed to the enemy on a silver platter. Those worthless curs failed to meet even my exceedingly low expectations. Don't do it. As detailed in my report, I took it upon myself to infiltrate Gaius Balsar's band of rebels and reclaim the data. What did you say? That's the face, dude. Yes, you have done well. My engineers have already finished feeding it into the diamond weapon. Fantastic. Dude, whoever did the camera angles on this, they deserve a raise. Like honestly, the cinematography in all the scenes that guy's in, perfect. All that remains for me is to assume my role as its pilot, and for you to release my brother and the rest of our compatriots as per our agreement. Of course. A handful of savage is a small price to pay for your remarkable talents. So, DPS is an important role. Yeah, we had a big conversation about that earlier, and we came to the conclusion that DPS is an important role, as is tanking, as is healing. Then we came to another conclusion, completely separate from this, that DPS can be stressful. Tanking can also be stressful. Healing, well, it can also be stressful. It depends on the player, it depends on the class, it depends on the content, it depends on a lot of things. Basically, we didn't really come to any conclusions. We came to all the conclusions. Of course, Hand for Savages, yes, we read this, okay. Even though the weapon project's revolutionary technology allows an untrained pilot to fight with the skills of a veteran soldier, only the truly gifted can draw the full potential out of the synthetic auracite. In addition to their physical attributes, the combat prowess, I require unwavering loyalty before I can consider entrusting a candidate with one of my creations. And you are everything I desire. I'm sure he knows. I'm honored that you regard me so highly, Lord Valens. However, in return for my continued cooperation, I wish to propose an extra condition to our arrangement. He knows, dude. Hey, figment of imagination. Yeah, listen. Personally, I think the most stressful job is... I think it's tanking. And I also think the second most stressful is healing. And then I finally, personally think DPS is the least stressful job. But I play at a completely different level than most of you guys in chat. Take that however you wish. It's funny that Gaelic Nord says that, because like it's weird, because Final Fantasy and the community and the devs, it's all been built in such a way that you actually can't give negative feedback to DPS when they're bad, because then you'll get banned. Yeah. So DPS is, in some ways, less stress. That's the reason I usually go with. It's like, you can't call someone out for having shitty DPS. You can actually just not bring them again, but you're not allowed to say into their faces that they did bad damage or that they suck. You can't do that. It does suck. I agree, but at the same time, I do appreciate the fact that they are at least trying to stem the flow of the bleeding, to try to like curb the toxicity a little bit. They're trying. Are they doing it properly? Are they making it? No, probably not. Like, it's not the best way, but like, you know, at least they're doing something. Okay? Because World of Warcraft, holy shit, that is like, it is toxic from beginning to end. It's insane. Insane. At least in Final Fantasy, the toxicity is hidden below the surface and you can't see it if you just play casually. I'm honored that you regard me so highly. Yes, we did this. The request that I have is the people of Willett be given full imperial citizenship and right to self-govern. Ah, that's ambitious. My, how very bold of you. And quite astute at that. Yes, I could grant the people of Willett citizenship, if so desired. Unfortunately, a mere legatus such as myself is in no position to simply relinquish control of an imperial territory on a whim. Come now. We both know that the weapons are but means to an end. Your true intent is to march on the capital and claim it for yourself, correct? Oh, she knows, dude! Once you've taken the throne, one small territory would seem a fair reward for those who played a vital role in the ascension of Emperor Valens. He liked that. Valens liked that. Fallout 4. Insert the meme here. Oh shit, dude, this is cozy. I say, for someone so sweet and innocent, you certainly drive a hard bargain. Very well. If it's Willett you want, it's yours. I'll soon have no need for this stinking backwater province anyway. Dude, the camera work in this is fantastic. I'll say it again. And what about my brother? Ah, yes, Elwick. Or was it Alfred? Whatever his name is, you needn't worry. I've made a special arrangement for him. He'll be perfectly safe, provided you uphold your side of the argument. Agreement. The agreement. Excellent! Now get aboard the diamond weapon. Let us begin, shall we? Ah, one step closer to my coronation. That's a good shot. That's a good shot. Dude, again. This is like... This is legit. This is the moment I've been waiting for. I like, this is Academy Award level stuff. Like, this shit, this will win awards. I know this isn't what Father would have wanted, but it's the only way. Please, forgive me. I dig that frame, dude. Dig it. That's a diamond weapon. Initiating the synthetic Eorzea system. All sensors activated. So far, so good. I want to just say, to reiterate what I said earlier, I personally feel like healers and tanks always have the highest stress positions in the group. I feel like a healer or a tank, when they mess up, the boo-boo is usually big enough to cost the raid an attempt, or at least part of an attempt, or at least the time that they need to make the attempt work. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. And when you pick up the mantle of healer, or the mantle of tank, I guess you just gotta take it in stride. It's something that you have to expect. It's something that you have to be ready for. DPS, unless they take a command in role, unless they take the initiative and actually really, like, throw themselves at maybe a leadership position, or a position where they can help everyone perform their parts to their fullest, they're not going to have that kind of stress on them. Yes, they have to do damage, but that's, again, this is at normal level play. When you get to the highest level play, I think that it shifts, and DPS probably becomes more important. And that's funny, because that's the same thing in World of Warcraft. We discussed this earlier. I personally think that it's like tank and healer are here, DPS is here, right? In terms of how important they are at low level content. Then as the content gets higher, the DPS come up and up and up, and the tank and the healer go down and down and down. Because on higher level content, it becomes a race. You have to get it done as soon as possible. You don't have the time for like a massive slugfest where you go for 25 minutes and it's still okay because you can keep raising your party members. No, because if one DPS doesn't pull the weight that they need to pull, you will not make it. You will run yourself out. You won't beat the timers. You will wear yourselves out. You will run out of mana. Whatever it happens, whatever it is, you can't last long enough in the harder content. It's the same in World of Warcraft. In like Mythic Plus, in like Mythic Raiden, in all of them. You have to do it as quick as possible. And that's where the DPS come in. In that, the tank's role is exactly the same at the lowest level content as it is in the highest level content. It is the exact same thing. They don't need to really do much of a rotation. They just need to stand still, use their cooldowns at the right times, and survive. It doesn't change. But the DPS, they have like a really steep curve. They have to be better at higher levels. The tanks and the healers don't have to be that much better. I mean, don't get me wrong, if you're a tank and a healer, you can pull more weight than you need to. As in, you can be better. And you can like actually make a difference and pick up the slack that someone else might have. But it's not necessary. You don't have to do that. You can, and that's amazing, because then you make it easier for other people. Once again, you carry the group, but you don't have to. Initiating the synthetic Eorzea system. All sensors activated. So far, so good. Let's go. I like this. Diamond weapon code name Xenos. Commencing activation sequence. I love this, dude. Her armor is fantastic. Code name Xenos. Oh, I love it, dude. Oh, shit. Yuck. Okay. That was terrible. Sorry, I'm taking screenshots. Dude, Emma, it's exactly what I just said. You feel like DPS are undervalued? It's exactly what I just said. They are undervalued because 90%, 95% of the player base do not do content where DPS needs to be good. They'll always be undervalued by the majority. Always. Always. You need to be doing harder, much harder content that, again, most of the player base never touches for DPS to actually get the appreciation that they deserve. No egg redeem? We've egged up. Well, we'll do more eggs when the time comes. Behold perfection itself. Yeah. Can I take another shot here? Fantastic, dude. Melisandre, Recon, and Rex gave their lives. Oh god, I thought for a while that she was Melisandre. That others may live without fear. I love these shots that they're doing. The Eorzea taking hold. Oh my god, it's beautiful, dude. Look at that shot. See, this would make a fantastic wallpaper. I should throw this on Wallpaper Engine. Awesome, dude. Awesome. I'm just glad you didn't have to go through with this, Alphonse. But you'd have to go on without me. You and Father still must work together to... Oh my god, that's a good shot too. Oh my god, she looks like a man like that. No. I'm sorry. I can't be at your side. This is the only way. What's that, my dear? Is something the matter? The diamond weapon is mine. Your tyranny ends here, Valens. He knew. He knew, dude. He knew. He's got a failsafe in place. He's got some shit going on here. He's gonna kill her and take the weapon for himself. Shit, dude. No, he looks completely surprised by this. He's caught off guard. Why is she taking so long? Go, kill them all! Shoot him, he's right there! Lowborn filth, if you think your little performance had me fooled, you are sorely mistaken. What are you waiting for? Shut it down. Yes, my lord. Transmitting deactivation signal. Oh, shit. Well, there it is. Wow. You know, she could have just put a laser on him and on that guy at the damn computer. Ha ha ha, that insolent whelp had me worried for a moment. Bring her to me alive, even if it means damage in the machine. When I'm through with her, she will beg for death. Not this guy. Am I gonna do extreme? Yeah. Who are these guys? Maybe she's faking it. Maybe it'll come back online now. No. I can't let it end like this. Melisandre, Recon, Rex, guide my hand. Oh, that's the shot. That's the shot. Alphonse, wherever you are, lend me your strength. Oh shit, powered by her tears. Bzzzt. Combat sample, bzzzt, ready. Initiating overmind, subject name, bzzzt. Yes. Overmind? What is that? Oh, oversoul, overmind. Ah! It's not oversoul. It's something different. This can't be. She's ignoring the shutdown signal and initiating overmind, but how? I don't care how. Stop it before it brings down the whole castrum. Oh shit, dude. Belly button laser, go! That was sick. Hell yes, man. And I'm just standing here? Jeez, guy. Jeez, guy. Yo, can we go now? Gaius? Some shit went down, guy. Yo. Ready to depart? I'll send for Master Garland immediately. Where's my weapon fight? We all expected another weapon to appear sooner or later, but not quite like this. According to Valdulin, after it finished laying waste to the headquarters of the 7th Legion, it took to the sky. Though this has dealt a massive blow to the Imperial forces, I am certain that Ali is on board the weapon. It must be halted before she comes to harm. And for that, I need the G-Warrior and airships to transport it. I see that one thing hasn't changed since your days as the Black Wolf. Your penchant for gigantic war machina. Well, I don't know how to say that word, sorry. But if this means the G-Warrior has another chance to shine, I'd be happy to oblige. Only this time, rather than having it unceremoniously towed by airships, I have a more dynamic entrance in mind. Let's hear it. It's gonna fly itself, probably. Oh, yo! It's good to see you again, Luman. Oh! Shock! From what I hear, we have you to thank for Avelina volunteering to help with the ironworks. Since she joined the team, our work has come on leaps and bounds. I'm just grateful for the opportunity to finally put my knowledge and skills to good use. I would be so happy if she betrayed us. It would make for such an amazing story. And as far as I can tell, your target is the diamond weapon, the most powerful of all of them. What's worse, its design incorporates all of the combat data and abilities from the other weapons, making it far more formidable than those you encountered before. Thankfully, we've had time to prepare for such an occasion. Would you care to elaborate? Let me put it like this. Thanks to Evelina's tireless dedication, the G-Warrior has been reborn. Okay, I'll stop. But there's time to explain more on the way. Come on. The Enterprise is waiting. Well, did I punch you first? I couldn't see. I'm too small. I'm literally just a small little speck at the bottom of the screen there. Let's go. Oh shit, dude. Yeah. Wait, is this the G-Warrior? No, it's gonna come flying through the clouds now. Here we go. Wow. What the hell? I mean, it's a little bigger than the last time we saw it. Is that back part its battery charger or something? Very impressive. But may I ask what purpose it serves? Since our objective is to rescue the pilot, we added a means of capturing the diamond weapon. We come to save lives, not end them, and for that reason the G-Warrior has been reborn. I present you to the G-Savior. Oh, that's so lame. I dig it. How did I have the... maybe she gave them the specifications. We're aboard the G-Savior. I bet this is a great opportunity for some shots. Not at all. Not at all. Those clouds are basically just white. Gaius, why are you looking at me like that? Dude, Big Fat Tacos is playing. I love this song. Once again, Sydney's engineers have provided precisely what we require before we even knew it ourselves. Due to the added complexity, we'll have Gaius pilot, while Lumen handles the various armaments. Agreed. There will be little opportunity for us to grow accustomed to our roles, but even so we must succeed at all costs. The cloud deck is now accessible. What is this? This is so stupid, I love it. What the hell? That gives 5, that gives 6, that gives 7, that gives 8, and that gives 9. And that gives 10. Of course it does. Is this it? Is this diamond weapon I'm queuing for right now? Well, me and my turnip are ready. Let us do this. Average wait time just for the tanks. It's gonna pop up in 30 seconds. I have the utmost faith. Okay. Shit. How do I leave? I can do stuff while we wait. There's a game. You don't have to say the word. There's a game I want to play. There's a game I want to... What is this? What is this? It's my quest. Okay. Yeah, the final taco song, it's coming now, dude. It's coming now. I want this card. I got a good one. GG, dude. That's the most solid corner I've ever seen. This guy is gonna... Oh my god, dude. Look at this. There's no way he wins this. He's done and done and done, dude. 8A. There's no way he's gonna crack any of this. Oh my god, the domination. This is embarrassing. Yo, dude. Oh, I got the card! Sapphire weapon! GG. I'm never gonna see you again. Hey, Ash. Enjoy, dude. I'm going to start watching that in the next day or two. So I will report to you and Lily within a couple of days and tell you what my first impressions are. I hope you guys enjoy it, huh? I'm going to try and avoid spoilers until the time comes that I do get to watch all of it, but yeah, enjoy. He's talking about Falcon and Winter Soldier. Hey! Awesome, dude. Sapphire weapons in there? Instead of what? Dude, I really don't like Shoribird. It's whatever, let's go. There it is, dude. The deck. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like it. It's all good. How do I delete decks? There you go. Deck. I'm gonna go find another one to go and battle. Like, I mean, if I'm standing around here, I'm gonna go do Gold Saucer King... What's his noodle? He probably wants to play against me. Probably. I mean, I could level my Dragoon, but that sounds like work. there no more cards in the gold saucer to claim? Shit. Hey! 1-8. Not bad. Almost. Aww. Aww. It's fine. King Elma, I'm coming for you. I still haven't done a tournament yet. Let's go. I don't actually know what plus does anymore. I forget. Shit. That's a strong start for me. Wow. If I take this now... No, I can't. 3 here. It would be a waste not to take it, so... Now I can put there or here. It's basically I'm in a strong position here, regardless of what I do next. If I put this here, it leaves me in a good position either way. Like that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hell yes. Now I get to take this and solidify my spot in the middle of the board. It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, but he could take this one back. So... Nah, there's nothing else to do, unfortunately. We just take this and hopefully he can't take this. Oh yeah, okay. I thought he might take both, but... Rematch! I think I've got the goods now to take Elma down every time. Let's see. Honestly, just capping this is fine. Boom. That's a strong play. Fantastic. Fantastic. I didn't know that would happen, by the way. But I'll take it. LOL. Just give me your damn card, Elmer. There's a card that I want there. Please give it to me. I'm just winning and winning and winning and winning. I thought he might do that. This sets me up in a nice position. Oh shit. Damn! But if I take this, can I plus them now? I thought so! I don't quite understand plus, but there's like there's a little bit of sense to it. Tiny bit, tiny bit. I don't want to start. Solid, solid. That's a good spot. Balls. That makes it really hard for me to get back in there. I don't think I could take this one. Oh yeah. Not if he does that shit. Wow, dude. Oh. Yeah, this just solidifies, as I was saying before, I don't understand anything. How many times do I have to play against this guy? What card does he drop? What card does he drop? Oh, finally. Wait, I can still finish this one quickly. There's no reason to be hasty. I think this Eros guy needs to go. I think it's a shit card. Cool. I just beat him like 6 times in a row. Diamond whipping time. From one extreme to another. Question mark, question mark, question mark. The cloud deck. So are we weakening it? What's going on? Why are we fighting her? Is she not in control of her faculties, her senses, her anything? Oh, wow. That's one way to open. Threat detected. Returning fire. So you can't skip this, I take it. Guy likes his rockets, huh? No more lasers? Whoa, nice kick. That didn't do shit, dude. It's me. I was about to say, where's my team? I think I might need them. Oh boy. Sorry if I die a lot. I'm not 100% awake right now, says someone. That's confidence inspiring. I just used my buffs. Oh, Jesus. Every buff I have, I just used, and now they're like, hey, we'll pull in 15 seconds. You have to fight her because Warrior of Light won't be satisfied until they kill all of Gaius's kids. Absolutely, that sounds about right. That's a lot of Lalas. Hey, Sam. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It wasn't on purpose, by the way. Wait, that's not Ali. Oh, I don't even have my buffs up. What am my debuffs up? What am I even doing here? Use the teleporter to move between decks. Saf, that's fine. I appreciate it. Randomly appearing is fantastic, man. How do I know which... Oh, I see. Okay. It charges up on that side. Did the white mage jump off? What? I don't know. Did someone jump off? I don't know what's going on with the mechanics. I've not actually done anything yet. be a male voice. Oh, Alphonse is here too, dude. What's that shit? Why did I just fall off? How did that even work? What? That was so unlucky! No! No, that's not how this works! Dude, that was so unlucky! I scraped the edge. I was on the same spot as everyone else. That's so uncool, dude. That was not supposed to happen, man. That was not meant to happen, okay? Like that I was right on top of them. Yeah, by this much. Exactly, dude. Exactly. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh shit. Jesus, that was fast. Holy crap. How is anything allowed to move that fast? Fight as one. What now? Oh shit. Did they just meld? Don't worry, Ellie, I'll keep you safe. Is this a repeat of phase 1 now? That was close. Balls, dude. Oh, my bad. I had it, and then I accidentally ran back in. Dude, oh my god. I had it. This is actually going reasonably well. Better than I thought it would. Honestly. Shit, what's that? Heal me! Heal me! Ah! this is, I want to say so far this is the easiest one. Probably. No. Ruby was the easiest so far, but like after that, this is the easiest one. Is it on that side? I can't see where his weapon is. Oh shit. What is that? Oh shit, dude! What did I do? That was me! I just murdered everyone! So, like, how does that mechanic work? Oh my god, we're not dying? Who was alive? Holy crap, dude. Oh my god, we're still in it. Yes! No, oh my god. Hold on. Serenaya, what's up, man? Hello. Hi. You saw nothing, man. You saw nothing. You arrived at the perfect time. Nothing funky just happened. Yo, dude. Thank you so much for the host of the raid. I really appreciate it. Just, I wanna say before you say anything, I don't know what I'm doing, man. They put me in here. And I've got no clue what's going on. Give me a sec. I'll be with you now. I'm just trying my utmost not to mess this up. Because I already wiped them. Well, I didn't wipe them, okay, because we're still here. But I almost wiped the entire raid. Everyone died, but somehow they came back to life. Yo, dude, I really appreciate it. Again, though, I just want to make sure I don't wipe the raid again. Because they're going to hate me if I do. You have no idea. No, you do have an idea. Actually, you do have an idea. You all have an idea. You guys play this game. Which side is he attacking? Oh, it's the stuff. Okay. But yo, I hope your stream went well. And I hope that you're still enjoying Final Fantasy as much as I assume you are enjoying it. I'm dodging all the mechanics by just standing. Oh, okay. There we go. I see how to do it now. It goes from the one to the other. Okay, it's attacking on that side now. Come over here, guys. The boss is about to die. I think we're okay. The containment field won't hold. It's just fallen? Wow. Good job, Ironworks. That thing didn't do shit, dude. This was supposed to catch it. It didn't catch anything. Okay, perfect. Who's the one who raised us? This one? God, they all hate me now. I bet they all hate me now. Ah! Okay. I'm here now. Dude, thank you so much for the host of the raid. I appreciate it. There's the shout out. I was about to say, guys, if anyone hasn't seen Serenaya yet, dude is legendary. He is a fantastic Final Fantasy streamer. He does raids, he does raiding content, he raids with people, he raids with other people. Dude does raids. I think he mostly does Party Finder, which is actually kind of... I just want to say, it's probably the most entertaining way of doing it, because he gets a fresh batch of recruits every time that he has to guide through the gauntlet that is extreme and savage raiding. He's awesome. He's got a fantastic community, as you may already have seen in chat, and it's an awesome place to go. King Cosmos, what's up? Hitman's nice to see you. Maiko, what up? Sir Bolsworth, thanks for following the channel. I appreciate you. And hey, Serenaya, dude, it's just awesome to see you again. It's nice to see you. And I'm sorry to hear that you guys, the hardcore, try-hard, die-hard players, and I again don't say things like try-hard in a negative fashion. I'm sad to hear that you guys got shafted a little bit with content, but like, I mean, hey, at least there's stuff to do. Even if it is sparse, it could be a World of Warcraft situation where you go for months and months and months without any content, constantly. These guys at Square Enix are at least somewhat looking after you guys, so that's fantastic, at least. But yeah, I killed 6 out of 8 people with one mechanic, so I almost made a complete fool of myself there. Whew. Water Highwind, what's up? Hello? Only content remaining is Ultimate. That's the one that's unfair, right? Yeah. No, but Serenai, seriously, thank you once again. I appreciate it. And welcome, everyone. We are just doing the Diamond Weapon questline for the first time. I am going to be honest with you. I'm mostly into this stuff for the story. And I have been enjoying this questline specifically so much. Someone else mentioned it. I think it might have been Emma. They said that, you know, of all the 5.x content, this is probably the coolest storyline that came out of it. Legit. It's fantastic. Fantastic. Almost a full wipe, good content. Dude, when you save by Limit Break 3, that's good content. I agree. I agree. So we're going to jump back into the story. Serenaya, I hope you have a good rest, man. And listen, I have personally been enjoying your time in Final Fantasy. Keep it up, Dudo. Legit. Let's do this. I'm so excited to see what happens now. This is huge, dude. This is huge. We must reach the diamond weapon before the Imperials. No, is that it? Come on, man. Oh, fantastic. Holy shit, where are we? Dude, what is this autumn tile set that I've never seen before? In all the years since the invasion, this place has hardly changed. I was expecting to find some sign of the 7th Legion here, but it would appear the diamond weapon has already taken them out of the equation. Gaius is actually too handsome. He's... Oh my god, look at my walk, dude. I love it. A determined stride, if I've ever seen one. I pray we are not too late. Huh. This is pretty idyllic. There it is, dude. There it is. It's like bring your child to work day here, and I love it, dude. Oh, God. Oh, there she is! Dude, no way! No one's ever survived that. Is she the first? Ellie! Nailed it. Oh, she's got a thick tail, dude. I feel like I need to point that out. I respect that. I respect that. She's alive. You get a nod from none other than the Warrior of Light. Oh my god, dude, there's no... Oh, someone's here. It's the older brother. Please take her back to Turncliffe. I have some unfinished business to attend to. And look, we got two options now. Either the brother was helping her pilot, he was like sitting in the back, you know, backseat cockpit kind of thing, or get this, Valens was hanging on to the tire, you know, onto the landing gear of the diamond weapon, like sometimes happens in like North Africa or whatever, and we're gonna find him curled up there now, and when we look under, he's gonna just like hiss at us like a cat. Watch. It's coming. I would prefer option 2, but it's most likely option 1. It's most likely option 1, dude. We're probably gonna see the first one. I hate to say it. He's probably not stuck to the landing gear. Hey, I'm not memeing. That shit happens. Haven't you guys seen it? Now to learn what's become of Alphonse. Oh, he got oversold instead, dude. Yuck. If you have a score to settle, now's your chance. Show yourself. He was in the landing gear. Come to gloat, have you, Gaius? It's not over yet. Again, that's my headcanon voice for him. That's what he sounds like. You certainly have an instinct for self-preservation. I would expect nothing less from the coward who sacrificed his own soldiers to further his ambitions. How dare you speak to me of ambitions? You are the one who stood in my way at every turn. If not for your meddling, the Empire would have been mine. Mine! Enough of your delusions of grandeur. Where's Alphonse? I love this guy. He's so dramatic. Legit, dude. He is so dramatic. Hey, Figment of Imagination, go well. Good night. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Why, he's right in front of you. I knew it, dude. I knew it. He was in the back of the cockpit, dude. He was the diamond weapon. What? Once you hear the answer, you'll kick yourself for not realizing it sooner. You see, in all the previous models, the combat data was either incomplete or unstable in some way, making their performance in battle wildly unpredictable. But then, an idea struck me. 2 in 1. Rather than using data gathered in battle, I should use something a little more realistic. It turns out, that beloved boy of yours was quite brilliant. When he put his mind to it. Oh my god. Over mind. Oh, by my ingenuity, he has been reborn as the core of the greatest machine ever devised. None but the great Lord Valens Van Varro could conceive such a marvel. Dude, I love this guy. Honesty, he plays it up, dude. He hams it. Like, he keeps going and going and going. You think it can't get any better? It can get better when Valens Van Varro is involved. And to think that Ali came here to steal the diamond weapon to save her brother, only to find he'd already become part of it. Perhaps it wasn't the reunion she'd envisioned, but I'm sure she was grateful nonetheless. Oh, that might explain why Overmind activated by itself. It was clearly an attempt to protect his precious sister. A fascinating anomaly that I can't stand. But I can't stand disobedience. What is he going to do? We've got him now. That such atrocities should continue Unabated is proof that the rot has spread throughout the Empire. Oh shit, is he finally gonna fight? Oh, dude! Your crimes are an affront not only to Garlemald, but to all mankind, and now you will die. Dude. Magnificent, what up? Yo. Nice to see you. Listen, this guy is serious. When you have a jawline like that, when you can furrow your brow with such fervor and might, you are not to be trifled with. Holy shit, what a handsome oh my god, and then there's that. Is he seriously gonna... Oh, he's got a little... What is that? A little data pad? What did he even slice with? There's no way. There's no way. Have you forgotten, Gaius? I've seen your data. I know your every move. Such pitiful swordsmanship is a relic of the past, just like you. Oh. Oh my god. He's a nerd. Okay. I think that's actually kind of cool. Bat it. Bat it, dude. Oh, this is a new move. Holy shit. That is perhaps the coolest thing I've ever seen. That one's not on the pad! It's going off the books! Oh shit, dude, that's fantastic. But this wasn't in my data! Jesus God. And the blood. That was so anime, it hurt. In a good way. Holy crap. Dude, like seriously? Even him landing and then the blood coming out afterwards is so anime. I love it. I can see his horn sticking out right there. Right there. Right there. Zoom. Enhance. It's right there, dude. Reactivating synthetic Eorzea system. So his body will actually come out. There it is. I see it sticking out. His body is in that little snooty. It's in the snoot, dude. So we're going to see his body before the end of this. Oh, he's getting revenge. Nice. The sound of crushing bones. I dig it. I dig it. He's in there. This can't be. How is it still functional? Removing memory inhibitors. Here it comes. Ooh! Oh, there we go. Holy shit, dude. That was a good shot that I just took. I dig it. What? You? Ugh, stop this at once, please. Let me go. Albert, no. Arfman, no, wait, no. He doesn't know their names. Even the names of those you sacrificed in your twisted experiments are beneath your notice. You are beyond redemption. Who are you to judge me, Gaius? Do you remember the names of the tens of thousands of men and women you killed for the sake of your conquests? This is a moment that's honestly as big for Gaius as it is for the rest of them. Like, this is a moment of not so much growth, but advancement for Gaius. This is probably the point where he's going to step past his past and into his future. You know? You think his body doesn't exist anymore? That's sad. I do not deny the blood spilled at my behest, nor will I run from my past. That's why I fight, to prevent the wrongs I committed from being repeated. Oh no. Oh no, dude. No, stop, I beg you! Oh my god, there's a lot of them. You can't do this to me. I'm Valens Van Varro. Better than Gaius. Better than all of them. Oh, no. Oh, no, dude. It can't end this way. Oh, he popped. Oh, there's blood. Okay. That sound was actually just disgusting. Holy crap, dude. Good throw. Good throw. Judging by the trajectory, the angle of his gaze, you got some good air on that one. Alphonse? Oh my god, is this a Full Metal Alchemist kind of situation? Except it's the younger brother, not the older brother, right? The older brother, not the younger brother. Sorry, wrong way around. It's been a while since I've seen Full Metal Alchemist. Oh my god! Oh my god, isn't his name Alphonse as well? No, 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 the main guy's name's Alphonse. And the younger guy, what's his name? God, I don't know, man. Jesus, it's been like 20 years since I watched that thing. It's him. It's him, dude. Once is yes. You guys know. Blink once for yes. That was it. Alphonse, my son, I have failed you. Oh, he's the younger one who's put into the armor? Yeah, Alphonse, there you go. But this is the older one. I think this brother is older than the sister. Edward's the older brother. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. But this is not the end. I will see your dreams fulfilled. This I swear. I only ask that you, Melisande, Recon, and Rex watch over me. You see, the kids all loved him, man. Like, legit. The kids digged their paps. Because at the time, they wanted to be like him. They respected him. All that shit. And like, he wasn't inherently just an evil man. He just went a little too far with his convictions, you know? Father, the memories stored in the diamond weapon. Give them to Ali. What? Ali gets them? Watch over her in my stead. Father, I cannot go on like this, please. I understand. Oh, dude, he's making the executive decision. That's... shit, dude. Wow. Thank you. I'm proud to call myself your son. Oh, God, he's gonna cry. Jesus, well done, Square Enix. Come on. Okay. And thus, it solidifies itself as the best quest line I've ever done. Well done, Square Enix. Well done. Jesus, God, take your applause. Just take it and get out. I hate you. Shit. Come on, dude. Come on. It's not finished yet? What, are they gonna dunk it? There's more? Oh, shit. I see. We will remain here until further notice. Hey, Toasty Steam Bun. It's not over yet. Shit. That was Gaius. Valence Van Varro and the Weapon Project are no more. I was there, I know. Seizing the opportunity, the Whirlet revolutionaries have taken control of the city. Though they still suffered considerable losses, they have at last gained their freedom. That's what they wanted. And even with the Empire gone, for people like me, life under Imperial rule is all we'll ever know. We might never be able to heal the scars they left by decades of oppression. While there is hope for those who have survived this ordeal, nothing can bring back the dead. The loss of my wife and daughter left a void in me that can never be filled. In the years since, I have struggled to find purpose, a reason to keep on living. It is the same for Gaius. No matter how hard he tries to make amends, the children he lost are gone forever. Shit. That's depresso, dude. Heck. And I get some music for it? I bet that's a good track, at least. I bet it's a good track, dude. Hey! A tabletop item? Forever at your side? No. Untrue. They did. In recent events, the recent events in Wurlet have had a profound impact on the lives of many people, but none more so than Ellie. She's in a state of shock ever since she returned. Oh, she's been in. Sorry, my reading has just taken a nosedive. We've even called in Sid to see if he can ascertain what the problem might be. You see, there's a strong possibility the diamond weapon itself is what's caused Ellie to close herself off like this, but for the time being, all we can do is wait. It's probably the memories she saw. If the memories, or at least that memory core was given to her, shit caused her to shut down. Val Doolin is an incredible NPC. He's deep, dude. It's like, he's this guy in the background that keeps just adding this little bit of spice to everything. And honestly, it probably gets overlooked. He just adds this little bit every time. And it's enough. It's enough. Let's see. There was one other thing. Evelina came by looking for you earlier, so perhaps you could go see her? Sure. Oh. Is that the monument? Well done. Thank you for coming to meet me. I'm glad to see you're none the worse for your experiences. Dude, it's all up here. You can't see the scars I bear. Actually, I've been meaning to show you this. Thanks to the Alamegan resistance, the monument to the fallen is complete. Nah, that doesn't look good. Though they may no longer be with us, we'll never forget them. This way, they'll always be part of Turncliffe, and future generations will be reminded of the sacrifices that were made. You're always kind to me, so now it's my turn to do the same to others. She's absorbed in prayer. Now would be a good time to return to Severa. Okay. She's storing fat in her tail in preparation to lay eggs. The other girl was doing it as well. The other girl was doing it as well. Yep. I was just saying I respect her fat tail. Maybe it's not respect she deserves. Maybe it's something else. I egged up. Let's go. I hope all's well with Evelina. Actually, while you were speaking with her, we received word that Gaius will be here soon. Okay, we wait. I'd actually love to hear what they say about ladies with fat tails. I'd love to hear. Ah, God, I missed the shot. I wish to see Ali. What did you send for her? Oh, is she sending for her? That was quick. No, this is not Ali. This is Sid. Oh, it is Sid and Ali. Okay. Maybe it's Battle Shock. Battle Shock, dude. Ali. Does she even recognize me? At first we thought the weapon's influence had caused this, but it seems there's more to it than that. The Kyrugians say it's most likely the result of intense trauma. Her mind has been scarred, perhaps irrevocably? I hate that word. Dude, no it's not. it's not. I refuse to accept that. She boarded the diamond weapon with the intention of saving her brother. Little did she know that Valens had used the synthetic Eorzea system to transform Alphonse into a living component of the machine. Oh, we did not know that yet? I mean, I guess. I saw a cutscene no one else knew. Then when she boarded the diamond weapon, she finally learned the horrible truth. He's gonna give her the memories. He's gonna give her the memories, and they'll bring her back. That's what's gonna happen. I've never heard of anything so cruel. Just a moment. In each of the previous cases, pilots became fused with the weapon's core, so how was Ellie able to escape a similar fate? The boy was fused already. That's one of the many things we're still looking into. There's no need, I already know the answer. It was Alphonse who kept her safe. Jesus, he's a tall boy. In the end, I was unable to save your brother. My son. All they wanted was a place to call home, where they could live in peace. But after all the pain and hardship they endured, this is their reward? No, this is not the end of their story. He has the memories. Jesus, stop playing the long con. Just give it to her. I taught them the strong must lead the weak. But absolute power corrupts absolutely. And those who have suffered at the hands of the corrupt are beyond counting. Alphonse dreamed of a land without oppressors and the oppressed, where all may live as equals. Thanks to his sacrifice and that of his siblings, the cornerstones of such a nation have been laid. Melisandre, Recon, Rex, Alphonse and Ellie, they risked everything to win the freedom of Werlet. And now it has come to pass. I will see their ideals are upheld. This I swear, as their father. The long and arduous process of rebuilding Werlet has begun. In the days to follow, I shall be working alongside the new government to create a place that people, like Ali and Severa, will be proud to call home. For so long, all that kept me alive was hate, but the time has come to cast it aside. What? I'm going with you. I'll only regret it if I don't. And while nothing I do can bring back the ones I've lost, I owe it to them to make the most of the life I've been given. Wow, dude. Fantastic. Good on you, tall boy. Times change, people change. And it's just as well. We inventors would soon find ourselves without work if everything stayed the same. If you've need of my creations, just say the word. Hey, Saf. Shuffle or boogie? I'd love to. You know, Gaius, I could fill a book with all the things I've been meaning to say to you over the years, but what would be the point? What's done is done. There's one thing, though. Let's hear it. If anyone can get through to Ali, it's you. She looks up to you the same way I did as a boy. Don't give up on her. Look at that face, dude. Yeah, where's that memory core? Dude, listen, Emma, everyone needs hugs. Just saying. Right now, everyone needs hugs. For all my life, I've been searching for a place, my place in the world. Everywhere I went, I was always on the outside looking in. But I've realized if we can't find one, we just have to make it ourselves. That's what I learned from Gaius' children. Despite everything, I never gave up, and neither will I. Now, for now at least, my place is at Gaius' side. I'll follow him and see where this journey leads. Before I leave, I want to tell you how grateful I am that you chose to stand by us until the end. I hope we meet again one day. Oh, we speak with everyone once? All this time, I've been trying to convince myself that Gaius was every bit the villain I'd imagined him to be, the ruthless subjugator of nations, evil made flesh. While many who fought under the banner of Garlemald are all that and worse, I realize now that Gaius was driven by his own notions of right and wrong, misguided as they were. Since then, he turned his back on the Empire and its hateful doctrine. His guilt and anguish only strengthened his resolve. The day I spared his life, he was given a second chance to set right the wrongs he'd committed, to become the man his children believed him to be. I was a father once, a husband. In many ways, I still am. And even though they're no longer with me, I want to be someone they would be proud of. Now, I too have been given the chance to make a difference in a land far from home. I'll never forget my past, but neither will I be beholden to it. When I see the people of Wurlit, I'll be sure to tell the tale of your bravery and compassion. May it grant them strength to face the struggles ahead. Pray, go in peace, my friend. Though we were brought together under strange circumstances, Valdulans, Severa, and I will continue to work together, at least for the foreseeable future. What about your daughter, then? What's his plan with her? I want to hear the game plan. Well, here they are. Oh, these are the three that were with Valens. And who might these charming young men be? They were found in the 7th Legion headquarters, in one of the few areas that escaped unscathed following the Diamond Weapons rampage. Perhaps that was Alphonse's intention. Do not be afraid. We mean you no harm. It's just like the kids all over again, dude. That thing on your forehead. My name is Gaius Balsar, and like Valens Van Varro, I was once a legatus of the Garlean Empire. Though I believed I was fighting for a just cause, my conquests came at a terrible cost. Pray, forgive me. I do not mean to scare you. If you'd lend me your ears, I have a story to tell. What else are they gonna do? A group of courageous young men and women, not so different from yourselves, stood up to protect their people from the tyranny of the Empire. They fought with everything they had, and finally, victory was theirs, but it came at a terrible price. As their father, I will struggle to come to terms with their sacrifice, and yet, they have entrusted the future to me. I'll stop at nothing to see their dream fulfilled. Even so, there's only so much one old soldier can achieve by himself. I would be honored to have your support in the days to come. At ease, lads. He's not as scary as he looks. And if he steps out of line, he'll have me to answer to. And I've got a stick on my back. Yeah, it's a big stick. With a knobbly end. They thought they were fortunate enough to escape the destruction of the castrum, though they've been injured while fleeing. Have the Carugians look at them over and find them a place to stay. Okay. Arbar, what Discord is that? That's busy today? I don't know the one. What, there's more? Oh my god. Insane. Okay. That's a lot of kids. It seems the time's come for us to go our separate ways. Remember the Nier Automata fix? Oh, sure, I do, yes. I do remember that, right. That fixed like a whole bunch of stuff, right? In Nier Automata. Okay, are they working on the... So Special K, yeah. Are they working on the same thing for Replicant? I myself can scarcely believe that we were once bitter adversaries. But my encounters with you have led me to question my very ideals that I swore to uphold. What is strength? What is weakness? If those who grasp the reins of power are said to be strong, then those who lack such power must therefore be weak, for better or worse. However, we are far more complex creatures than that. Good shit. Yeah, Replicant apparently has a bunch of issues, but it is to be expected. I see now that there's true strength. True strength is not granted by others, but resides within us. Strength of character, of spirit, of resolve. Therein lies the power to cast off the shackles of oppression, to overcome any adversary, to stand firm in the face of impossible odds. That is the strength you possess. May it never leave you. Fantastic. It seems I'll have to summon all the resolve I can muster if I am to keep my promise to Alphonse. The process of establishing the independent governance of Wyrlet is underway, and I will do all in my power to see it become everything my children dreamed of and more. For the immediate future, we shall continue to work closely with the Alamegan Resistance, whose role in the revolution cannot be understated. That reminds me, if you pass in by Porta Praetoria, the soldiers stationed there wish to hear your version of events. Please, give them my regards. Are you playing on console, Emma? I think it might just be the PC version that's a little broke. I hope that when our paths cross again, I'll have glad tidings to share with you. Until we meet next. Yeah, exactly. It's mostly the frame rate thing. So if you play on unlocked frame rate, the game speeds up like crazy, and like the boss fights and stuff are basically impossible. And some people don't want to play on 60 FPS. It actually physically hurts my eyes if I lock my FPS to 60 on a 144 Hz monitor. It is really bad. So it's very unpleasant. And, well, tying physics to frame rate. It's like I literally just started working on code, and it's one of the first things that they teach me not to do. Is never tie your entire game to the frame rate like that. Yet those guys do it. Oh well. Welcome back, Lumen. Congratulations on another hard-earned victory. Ever since we first heard the news, I've been dying to hear exactly how it all unfolded. So, what can you tell me about this diamond weapon? Yeah, I mean, you're on 60 Hz, so you're good. That's the thing, right? It's like, 60 Hz is still the most common and prevalent, but like a lot of people have started upgrading now. By Rylga's beard. Even for the Empire, that must be a new low. Those poor orphans. I can only pray that the citizens of Wyrlet are able to enjoy the freedom that Gaius' wards gave their lives for. At the very least, we need no longer live in fear of the monstrous creations birthed by the Weapons Project. I shall add your account to our official report. Finally, on behalf of the Alamegan Resistance and the whole of Eorzea, for that matter, allow me to express my heartfelt gratitude. Thank you. And here, please take this tabletop model. Dude, what a fantastic quest line. Yeah, my character's face. Oh my god. Yeah, I feel the same. Wait, is there more? Oh my god. Please give us some conclusion here. Please give us closure. Please give us something. I knew it! Dude, I knew it! Father, the memory stored in the diamond weapon. Give them to Ali. I knew it. That's all. He knew. Alphonse knew. Right from the start. That's a healing glow if I've ever seen it. Fantastic. What a nice shot. This is him. Yeah, it's him. Dude, he looked so scary with that on. What? Are they all getting memories? What the hell's going on here? Shit. That old guy. He has no idea what's going on. The hell? Oh, that's them. Is that them? Oh, it's her! Man, I digged her armor so much, dude. Why'd they never give us armor like that? Nice. She was always the favorite. Oh, dude, it's that guy. That's the dude from the 5-second duty, whatever that place is. I don't know what that place is called. High wind, west wind, Cape West Wind. Yeah. Projections from within the synthetic aura site. Shit. Dude, Gaius Van Balsar, wow. What a character. Like, honestly, what a character. Like, what the hell? How did they think of doing this? These are his memories, their memories. It's insane. This character has come so far. I hope he's not just left now, like, forgotten. I feel like he's just gonna be poof, gone. I mean, it's a great conclusion to him, but like for his whole story to come to an end like this is perfect, but like still, it is kind of sad. It's kind of sad if this is how it... Oh. Just getting to see them one last time. Aww. Dudios. I don't want to live in a world without you. That's why I'm going with you. Someone has to keep father in line. No, not yet, Ellie. Now is not your time. Father still needs you. Please, take care of him in our place. Aww. If you're worried about Alphonse, don't be. God. We want you to see this new world for yourself. We will forever be at your side, Ellie. Huge. Huge. She's back. Ah, smile. I'm the only one left. But I'll never be alone. Wow. Father. Oh, she's back, dude. Fantastic. Fantastic. Turncliffe. There it is, dude. There it is. Our conclusion. And his. Beautiful. Beautiful. God! Wow. Let's go look at this. G Warrior MG. Let's go look at it quickly. Let's go look at it. It has to happen. That was awesome. Wow, man. Fantastic. I have no tables, but I'll put it on the floor. Right here. Oh shit, dude. Look at that. If you go back to Turncliffe during the day, there's another saddish Easter egg now. Aw, I'll go check it out. That's kind of sick. Let me go look. Let's see what this Easter egg is. Wait, the way is over here, right? This guy? No? That guy. My guess is it's over here. I mean, saddish Easter egg? What? They stand in here. My children gave everything so others might be free. I will not rest until the world they dreamed becomes a reality. I won't give up on your dream. Okay, no, I don't know where the Easter egg is. Unless it's this them stand in here. Where am I looking? The center? Never dared to dream we might finally be able to live in peace. If only my husband were here to see it. Rueful citizen? Oh. Civilian. Here we go. What do you want with me, lass? The kids went this way. We knew we'd find you in the end. Where would we be without our big brother? She's the only one left. She's the youngest, but maybe the cleverest. She's with father. Oh! Then we'll just carry on playing. The four of us. Oh! I see. That's the four siblings. And what they're saying is sort of referring to... Did they all just disappear? I told her to stay with him. She can come play with us later. Much later. Even when we're apart, we'll always be together. Damn it, dude. Wow. She's down there. See? Shit. That's so crazy, man. They did really well with this. They did really well with this. I can't believe it. Oh well. I mean, geez.